Hi there, Naturopath Eric Backer coming back to you. I've got a question from a subscriber here who wants to know what the best alternative to coffee is for the Candida diet. That's a great question. Why would you want to have an alternative to coffee? Why don't you just drink the coffee? You know, if you're going to drink 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day, I really don't see that being a problem for the majority of people. Now, I didn't say for all the people. I said for the majority of people. Some people watching this video should not be drinking coffee, but they are most likely to be the minority. So, but what are the alternatives for drinking coffee? What are some other things you can have? Well, there are many things you can have. It really depends on what your taste buds are like, what you like. You know, do you like something like chai? Do you like something spicy or stimulating? And then I'd ask you for the reasons why you're not having the coffee. Is it because of caffeine? If it's because of caffeine, look at a roasted kind of a coffee. If you want to get that sort of like roasted flavor like you do with coffee, you could try roasted chicory root, okay, dandelion or chicory root. So chicory is kind of a vegetative plant. You know, it looks a little bit like a lettuce, quite tight growth on top with very strong, powerful roots that when dried and roasted out, almost can give like a Nescafe kind of a, instant coffee kind of a taste. But why would you drink that crap? Why would you like instant coffee or it's junk? If you can have coffee, get a coffee machine like me and make real coffee, make proper coffee. It's much, much nicer. I have 1 cup of coffee every morning. I put honey in my coffee and I love it. And I can't see any problem with that at all. When you start having multiple cups of coffee a day, like 8, 10, 12, 20 cups of coffee, whatever you have, it becomes a real big problem. The most amazing patient I ever had, I don't think I've been practicing all that long, it was in the 80s, 30 cups of coffee a day, 30 in one day. And these were those styrofoam cups. You may remember, I'm not sure if people still have them in their offices, those cafe machines where you go cluck, 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 2 sugars or 9 sugars, whatever you have, your coffee, your milk white, those crappy machines. 30 cups. Some people I've seen over the years as clients literally drink between 8 to 10 cups per day. It's not that unusual, you'd be surprised. It's not great, excuse me, for your stomach or your digestive system. Alternatives are a better approach because they're caffeine free and the bitterness of the dandelion or chicory will also ensure a bit of bile release, actually good for liver cleansing as well. But hey, you might want to try some green tea. A little bit of caffeine, only traces in there, but a very high flavonoid profile. Herbal teas, I love herbal teas. Chamomile tea, peppermint tea. There's a big, big list of different things you can have. Some people prefer to have bone broth as a drink instead of a cup of tea. What gross is that, bone broth? Bone broth for breakfast, that's disgusting, imagine that. You want a cup of coffee after you've had your breakfast, you don't have bone broth. Make me sick. It's something I'd have at night time. But it's up to you. It's all up to you. Personally, I can't see 1 coffee a day being a biggie, or even 2 for the majority, as I mentioned. But it's when you take that out of context and go crazy with it and have way too much coffee or way too much anything in your life for that matter, it becomes a big problem. But think about those roasted things I was telling you about, the roasted chicory root and the roasted dandelion root, because they're quite nice to have. Thanks for the question.